Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I have just been working on making a few tags. I have these packs of tags here that I purchased from Hobby Lobby the other day for 99 cents that I think we are going to use today. This right here, I don't know if you can see that image very well. This image is out of a 1934, it's called Book of Knowledge. And my sweet mother-in-law gifted me with like 2 of these, and you can see they were already torn apart. But these are just, they're so amazing. Oh wow. Look at that. I just found that in there. Wow. So that's what I use that the bird image out of. Look how beautiful these are. So I have actually pulled some images out. I don't know that we will use them in today's video, but I did pull them out. And the other thing I wanted to show you is a book I picked up from Dollar Tree. I actually had purchased it because I wanted to use the actual, the cover of it. And so it was $1, so I picked it up. I didn't even pay attention, you know, to much about it other than the spine. And as I was looking at it, first of all, I love the cover. It's a watercolor. And look at these images that are on the inside of this book. They are just absolutely stunning. And so when I was taking the book apart, I'm like, oh my goodness, you know, not only did I get a gorgeous cover, but I got some beautiful images to be able to use for tags and stuff. So I will put the cover back up so you guys can see it. I don't know if your Dollar Tree has it or not, and it's been a little while since I purchased it. I'm going to go and see if they have it again. But that is the name of it. And it's just, it's gorgeous. I cannot wait to use those pages. I don't think I'm going to use them today. I don't know. I'll set it to the side. And then there's this book that my mother-in-law had gifted me. And I would not even think about doing anything to it except for the fact it's already coming apart. In a lot of places, it's got quite a bit of damage to it. So this has got some beautiful images in it. And you can see where, you know, a child had colored in it and that kind of stuff. But this is beautiful. This is 1944. So this is another thing that will, and you can see a child colored in it there. But this will make some pretty tags and stuff as well. Those images, those really vintage images. And then I will show you what I did pull out from that. Some of the stuff I had pulled out from that 1934 Book of Knowledge. So it's these bird images here. And I mean, look at those. They're stunning. And this is the page that I got the one bird off of. And then it had these florals. I mean, it's just, it's gorgeous. I don't want to spend a lot of time on it because we do need to do something. Look at this. King Arthur and his knights. How pretty. And then look at this one. Flowers of the garden. Those will make some beautiful tags. We may leave these out because we may work with these tonight. I don't know. My only issue with these, excuse me, is I'm going to lose the other images. So I may actually scan those in before I use those, because we do have these here that we can use. Look at those. And it's just the writing on the back side of those. And then this one has got some of the birds and Poland's castles and palaces. So, I mean, it's just, this book is just, it is incredible. Look at those images right there. So I was like, okay, we will do something with this. And then now that I'm looking at them, I'm like, I know the book's tore up, but do I really want to do them? So, I don't know. We'll see. That's just, you know, some of the stuff we have to work with. But that's what I done with this. I took the little bird and done that. And I done some of the book page. And that's some of the actual, this is some of my paper strips. So let's just get started. Let's see what we can do. Let's go ahead and cover, let's maybe cover this with some coffee dyed paper, because it is so white. So white. And you guys have to forgive my stained up hands. I just got through coffee dyeing a whole bunch of paper. Trying to keep my Etsy stocked with it, and so I just got through doing a whole bunch. I need to turn this light on. I hope it don't make it too bright, but I just cannot see. Me and my eyesight. So, and I'm trying to keep my desk from getting so messed up. I'm really trying, because, you know, I normally have the glass mat down or something like that, but I'm just trying to see if I can do it without it. And I'm trying to be good. And I'm not now, the desk that I will be using after I move start moving next week, it has a glass top as well. And it's one that it raises up and down, and it's lit from underneath. And oh my God, I cannot wait to get started using it. Absolutely cannot wait. So I am just trimming around, or attempting to trim around that tag. It is difficult to do when it's a little far away, because normally I would have it like right up at my face. But I'm trying to keep it where you guys can see. That's good enough. Okay. So let me go ahead and poke the hole. I don't know if I can do it with this one. Where's my black one? That's the one I need. This one, this is a nice hole punch, but I just don't, I can't see like where I'm poking the hole. And so I don't really do so good. And I have a little black one somewhere. I don't know what I've done with it. I guess I'm just going to have to poke the hole and be done with it. You know what? I'll wait until I do the other side, and that way I can poke the hole all the way through both sides. Okay. Let's just get started. Let's grab some book page. I'm just going to grab some. This is some really white paper, so we definitely need to grunge it up some. And we'll just tear it with our tear ruler. You know what I may do? Let's just glue the whole page down, and then we can tear it off. And that'll give us a good base that we can work with. I think that's what we're going to do. I don't know. I'm just crafting. I'm not really thinking about a lot. I'm just having fun. figured I'd bring you guys along while I did. So, you guys recognize my catalog maybe. This is one of my Hobby Lobby hauls. It's the sewing pattern catalog that I picked up for $4. And I love it. It is an amazing little glue book. And there are actually some images in the catalog that I am going to pull out at some point. They're towards the back, the ones that I want to actually use, so I'm not worried right now. But there's some very nice little images back there that I will end up using for some tags and stuff. So I am just attempting to cut that. So now we have that covered, and guys, look, I'm throwing this away, maybe. It hadn't went out to the trash dumpster yet, so don't hold your breath. All right, let's ink this up a little bit so we'll have a little bit of color to work with. And I am not sure exactly what I want to do on here. I am trying to think what I want to do as I'm inking. How many of you guys do that? I mean, I'm just like, oh, okay, what am I going to do? Because I just don't know yet. Not at all. But that's the fun of it. It's just getting, you know, getting in there and just seeing what all you can do. And like I said, I'm really trying to use up some of those strips of paper as well, because I just don't want to throw them away, but at the same time, I'm really not sure what I can do with them. So I am just trying my hardest to use them. Let's see. I wonder what one of these images would look like. I don't want to get one of the colored flowered ones because I want to scan those in. I got one of those birds. That didn't sound good. Let's see. What about this one? And I'm actually going to cut because I don't want to tear that paper because it's so delicate. This is so beautiful to me. Oh, look at that image. Oh, wow. And of course, I cannot throw those pieces away. What about if we made a mat for that? I think that would look really good. I think we need like a brighter color for a mat. Let's see. What about if we had a blue? Let me see if we have a blue. I do have all of this paper down here that it's another one of those paper pads I bought because I thought I just had to have it. I needed it. And then I don't even use it. So we are going to see if there's some way that we can actually start using that paper pad up, because it's a shame to have that much paper and not use it. Okay, so I think I'm going to like that. So let me do this. I am going to tear the mat, and then if I tear the mat, I should be able to get by with keeping, not even worrying about tearing that bird. I think that's what we're going to try and go for anyway. All right, and I got to keep that. Let's see. I'm just looking. You guys know that I don't measure. I'm just a very visual person. I need to see it. And then if I see it, then I can figure out what I want to do. I don't know how many of you guys are like that, if any of you are like that, or if I'm just crazy, but, I mean, I know I'm crazy, but, you know, and I will ink this image just a little bit. Got to be very careful, though, because it is so delicate. Oh, my goodness. I love the feel of the paper, though. And then let's ink that matte area up, because I just really want to showcase that bird image. And normally, like when I do tags like mass make, I already have images on a mat. I already have my labels out, and I can just go through and make a bunch of tags all at one time. But tonight I did not do that. So I'm thinking about that image there. And then I still have not put these away, guys. I'm such a slacker. Ooh, what about persist? We put that there. I'm just trying to see. I think it needs some more color on it, though. What can we do for color? I don't know. Or do I want color? Do I really just want that to just stand out like that? I think I really want it to kind of stand out, but we could, let's let it stand out, or we might put a strip of the green. We'll do that. Let's put a strip of this green, and that'll draw that color in. And it's just kind of giving it a different little focal point area. Okay, so I think I do like that. So let's ink this up and just let's see how it looks. I don't know how it's going to look. I really think I should have named my channel The Slow Crafter, because, you know, all these people can get these tags and stuff. They can just throw them out there. And I'm like, how? I cannot. I guess I overthink everything. I don't know. It amazes me when I see people that can just like collage and that kind of stuff. Like there's nothing to it. And I'm like, no, I can't do that. I cannot do that at all. So I hope everybody enjoyed the freebie that they got in yesterday's video. That was a little bit of a surprise, wasn't it? You know, and the deal was I was actually going to put those in my Etsy, and that's why I was making them. And then when I got at the end of the tutorial, I'm like, you know what? No, I'm just going to let my subbies have them. You guys have been so amazing and have been just phenomenal. So that was the least I could do. You know, I wish I could do more for all of you guys, because, you know, when you watch my video and when you comment, when you like, you know, that helps my channel out so much. And so every comment and every like, I definitely appreciate it. And sometimes I am very slow about commenting back or something. It's not because I haven't read it. A lot of times I will read it with the intention of, you know, getting to my computer to where I can get on and actually comment. And then I'm one of those that I see squirrels and I forget what I'm doing. And so by the time I get to my computer, I have forgot all about needing to actually comment on anything. And so, yeah, but I get the notification when you guys comment or like the video or something. I do get a notification. And so I always look at it and read it. And, but yeah, I'm just like I said, I'm a slacker, and I know that. I think I just have so much going on. Today, you know, I had to work today, which I work every day. But my fourth daughter, the one that is expecting the baby, she's due September the 3rd. Today was her first baby doctor appointment. And they live, oh, maybe an hour and 20 minutes away now. And they come over here for the appointment, her and her husband, and then my little granddaughter, and found out that they couldn't take the baby in there with them, that she could only have one person in there with her. And I'm like, that is so crazy. You know, I don't understand that. You know, Elena's 2 years old, but that's okay, because Elena came up there to my work, and she sat there beside me, and I got my little watercolor paint set out, and she colored and painted, and I put YouTube Mickey Mouse, I guess that's the new Mickey Mouse thing now. And I put that on for her, and she was an absolute saint. So I'm okay with them not letting her in, because I got to spend some time with my baby. So yeah, I've been, like, today when I got off work, I come home, I started coffee dye paper. I did get Etsy orders shipped because this weekend I'm going to be so busy trying to get the other house ready for us to move into. And then I'll have to pack this stuff here, and oh my God, I can't even think about it because I'm getting stressed. So look at that. I actually like that, guys. What do you guys think? It's a little bit different, but I really like it. You know, that's the fun part. It's doing something different and just letting your imagination. Look at that. It matches the background. How crazy is that? That is crazy. Just grunging that up a little bit. Oh, I love it, actually. I really do. I like that. Okay, let's see. Maybe we can do one more if I hurry instead of running my mouth and taking 40 forevers. I'm just reaching down here to get a piece of that really old. I don't know if you guys remember that 1800s book that my sweet mother-in-law gifted me with. And of course I would get the ones that have images on them, and I really don't want to use the images yet. So let's see. Maybe they all have images on one side of them. It looks like they do. Well, okay, so no, this one does not. We're going to go with that. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover one side down here because it's pretty blank on that side. And hopefully we can use that like as a journaling spot. We will see. And if it ends up being like too thin to even use for our journaling spot, we can always do something different. We can use it as a base layer to, you know, build on. So it's not going to be that bad. But it's such pretty paper. Oh my goodness. I love all of these old books, and I am just, and the funny thing is I am very much a digital person. I have my, you know, I have a planner on my iPad. I like to do a lot of things digitally. You know, I work in a legal office. Well, I did work in a legal office. I don't work in a legal office now. I work in background screening. I do the criminal history, the level 2 background checks for medical providers in the state of Florida. But, you know, working in the legal office like I did for so many years, I wanted everything digital. I wanted to have a, you know, a digital file of everything so that if I had an attorney that needed to look at a case, you know, they didn't have to see who had the physical case in their office or anything like that. They could just go straight to the folder on the computer and open it up, and there was every single, you know, docket entry on that case. So I'm very much digital. You know, I'm all about let's get everything digitized, you know. But at the same time, the funny thing is I am very much a paper person. I want to be able to touch it, feel it. I'm just, there's nothing like feeling the paper. I just love it. And I, you know, I love to read. And I have, let's go ahead and let's do this one on that plain side too. Like I said, I absolutely love to read. And I have tried to do like the Audible books and that kind of stuff. I just can't, I don't know. I just cannot. It just goes over my head, I guess. Or maybe, I think probably, honestly, what my problem is when I'm trying to listen to them, I'm also probably doing like 1,500 other things at the same time, because I'm like, oh, my hands are free. I can do this while I'm, you know, doing this. And that's probably more the truth of it all. I am sure if I just sat down and actually listened, I would probably enjoy it. But, you know, it seems to me, you know, I always think about everything I could be doing while I was sitting there. And so that's why I probably don't get much out of those. But anyway. So I said all of that to say I like paper. Yeah. That was a long story just to tell you guys I like paper. I know. I go off on my little rabbit trails quite often. Okay. So let me move this out of the way. And look at that. That's almost perfect. I love it. It says end of volume 1. How cool is that? I mean, it's like almost centered on there. I could not have planned that any better. Maybe I should say I did plan it. Then would it look like I knew what I was doing maybe if I did? Okay, so I can't say that. Nope, I can't say that because I had no idea. So let's see, what do we want to do? I don't know. Let's pull these images back out and let's just take a look and see if there's one that we might want to use. I mean, I guess we could go with another one of the birds. What about, let's do one of those birds, maybe one of the colored ones. Let's go with this little guy here. I'm just trying to tear him very gently because I really don't want to tear into him. I just want to get him out, and I like the watercolor area around him. And let's ink him up a little bit. You know, like my tear job. That's why I use the rulers, because I cannot tear. Okay, let's ink him up a little bit and see what he looks like and see what we need to put on there. Oh, that's pretty. That's very pretty. I have got a piece of muslin. What did I do with it? Oh, here it is. I wonder what a piece of muslin would look like behind that. It's probably too whitish. Okay. I have that. That's too maybe too gray. You know, we'll come up with something. What about this? That might look good. It's a pocket I had sewed. What was I making? I don't know, but we're going to use this because I don't know what I had sewed it for, but it's okay. So let me just try and rip that. Just rip a little piece, and let's see. I don't want to get, let me cut that little area off right there that's got the color codes on it. And I'm just gonna cut a few little slits so that I can tear it. And we'll just see how it looks. It may not even look good, but we're gonna try it anyway. We won't know until we try, will we? What do you guys think? I still think it's too white. Yep, I'm not liking it. Let's see what we have in here. And this is how I am when I am designing as well. I will look at something, I don't know how many times before I finally decide, okay, I like it, you know. I cannot tell you how many times I will do that little back button on the Photoshop. Favorite button ever, because I don't know, sometimes I just get, and I've got one kit setting, I say kit because it's so close to being done. I've had it so close to being done for so long now, but for some reason, it just, I cannot, for the life of me, I can't get in the mojo zone to finish it. And I think I have like 7 or 8 pages of it done. But it's just, it's escaping me. I cannot seem to get it together. And I don't know why. And I think I'm going to do that like that. And then, let's see. Let's pull another word label. Let's just see, these are my inspiration labels. So they're a little, they don't really go along with the birdie, but it'll be okay. Let's see, let's just tear a little piece of this, maybe make a little backdrop for that. We'll see, who knows. You guys know that I change my mind like crazy, and I just never know what I want. That's just how I am. Y'all should be used to it by now, because I'm crazy. Okay. And I kind of like that, believe it or not. Let me ink this up, and that'll give us an idea. I kind of sometimes, you know, the thing is, sometimes I like the really bright, bold, out there type stuff, and then other times I like almost like a monochromatic type. I don't know. It's just some day, I guess it just all depends on my mood. Never know. Never know. Okay, so let's do that. Let's not waste around time, because I'm just, because if I don't go ahead and glue it down, I'll just keep looking at it and moving it over and over and over and over and over and never make a decision. And I just need to make a decision and be done with it, because it's going to look good no matter what. It's just, I have to understand that. Okay, and then we'll put this down. And I'm just going to set it like that. And I'm not having any of it like straight or straight on each other. I kind of like that. Where it's just out there, and I don't know. I just kind of like that. I really do like it. Okay, so I'm happy. Let me ink that up a little bit. And then I'll bring the other tags up here so you guys can see them before we close. All right. You guys know I have to clean this mess up just a little bit before I can even think straight. Well, I mean, I never really think straight, but think straighter than normal. All right, move my glue book. These in my scrap pile. All right, so you know, we didn't get a lot accomplished, but you know, got a couple more done than what we had done, so I'm good with that. But yeah, those are the tags. This is the one I made off camera, and I used a punch bunch to do the corners of this one. I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm not really impressed with it. I do have a good one linked down below. The one that I have linked below, it's like this one, except it is the tag corner punch. So yeah, I did link that down below for you guys. But anyway, I am going to get off of here because you can hear my cat showing out. So guys, there we go. And I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye guys.